Soldiers Entertainment. And you can call this one cause you know I love that money, man. Ha! Hey, man, what happened to the ghetto? What happened to the hood music? Does a white boy gotta really bring it back? I guess so. Let's go. 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds.
That's what I keep with me. Ballin', stunning, always gon' stay blunted. I'm running straight to the money. If y'all know niggas, y'all dummies. Big boy stunning, counting this big boy money. Y'all won't take it from me, I get it all day. Blown on the haze like I'm Jackie Chain. Nigga, I swing, drippin' on wood grain. Car painted white cocaine, haters y'all lame. Y'all don't know my name, I'm fly like a G6 plane. And I won't come down, I'm up in the clouds, born like a black and mild. I don't hear a thing except this money machine, counting up all this green. Me and my team, Bama gon' grind hard, so me and my people gon' eat. You can sleep while we keep streets locked. Nigga, I'm hot, found the block. Drop 10 stacks on the watch and drop down 25 down on the drop. Glock stay caught, but that's for protection. All black Smith and Weston. But back to this money thing, I do it for the love, y'all keep that thing. Fresh pair of J's, it's a brand new shade. Alabama license plate, homie, I'm straight. I don't need to co-sign, cause all y'all niggas in the way. Nigga, I'm paid.
50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds.
Fools love to hate, but I love the cake. I'm gliding on this money like I'm ice skating. I do my money like a Jimmy straight back flip it, and then it's back to the hood where all the truth split it. What you tryna do, King Tay and Bama done did it. I'm on the block, dodging lanes, having fun with it. I'm talking money packs, 50s and 100 stacks. You wanna know how much? Well, I say a few hundred racks. Don't even fantasize a jack, cause I keep my heater packed. Fully loaded with them dum-dum, let them dum-dums on they back. You don't wanna feel that fire, so don't even walk that wire. King Tay will take you higher, wanna meet the true messiah. Try to stack my money higher, but the sky, the stars be brighter. Fuck around, I vandalize ya. King Tay and I tell you no liar. I'm gonna flip and stack this money till my clock expire. Nigga, till my clock expire.
50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, wrapped around a rubber band, making hit mixtape. I already done it, man. Rapping all about how I would get that paper, cause when you said you stick, I just went and got the scraper. You annoying ass bitches just get up on my top, cause unlike you fakers, I can hold down my block. Mr. Shine, homie, got that 20 karat rock, and just like a safe, I'ma keep it on rock. Changing up my flows, cause that's just how the story goes when you are chillin' with a G and all that money, bloody bows. Cause he stopped going really slow and they just keep on wanting more. I'm gonna keep on rapping good till I hear the people go, whoa. Oh! I pull out a roll, yeah, have $1. I don't need it, man, because I'm a baller. Yo, you wanna chill? Just go and holler, while I keep it old school, driving my Impala. 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds. hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the hundreds, 50s and the 50s and the 50s and the hundreds.